Famous Five! Let's go! This is book 11, Five Have a Wonderful Time. In this one, the kids go off in caravans. I think this one is an original text. When George first sees the caravan, she says, and I quote, "Oh, are those our caravans? Aren't they gay? They're just like the caravans the gypsies use, only these look cleaner and gayer." I have several Famous Five books in multiple editions, like this is one of the old ones. And in the modern versions, often they've made changes to the text. Like they might wear jeans and jumpers instead of shorts and blazers. And in the old editions, everything's always queer. It's like one of Enid Blyton's favourite words. Some pages she'll have queer 3 times, whereas in the new editions they just change it to something like odd. Anyway, although this one was printed in 1984, I think it's the original text because it has a whole lot of queers in it. There's a funny thing in this book. At the start, George is at home sick, while the others have gone off in the caravans. And she posts a card to them and expects it to get to them the very next day. I have no idea how she would address it. Julian, Dick and George. 2 caravans on a hillside. Yep, that should do it. And then yes, it gets to them the next day. Awesome! What an amazing postal service. Alright, let's check our list of cool things to have in a Famous Five novel. This one has gypsies, kidnapped scientists, castles, and tunnels. Here's a surprise, the first use of lashings is not in the context of ginger beer. Rather, there's a snake handler, and Dick is scared that their caravan is so near to the snake handler's caravan, which has lashings of poisonous snakes crawling around. In fact, there's no ginger beer in this whole book. Ripped off. The gender roles are very firm with this book, with the expectation that George will help with the cooking, but not the boys. Although Dick does actually help by frying the sausages. Speaking of which, there's lots of food as usual. I figured out chapter 16 is the first chapter where food is not mentioned. Another funny thing, a couple of times the kids used the phrase, never say die. Maybe it was a popular thing that all the kids were saying when Enid Blyton wrote this book. And adding to the list of things in a Famous Five novel, the bad guys are ridiculously incompetent adults. Although in one sense Famous Five books like this one are unrealistic, the books are very realistic in how the kids talk to each other and try to deal with grown-ups. Also, the descriptions of places and action is very clear. I know they need to be, but so often kids' books are a bit too cartoonish, and these books don't suffer from that, no matter how unbelievable the plot is. Anyway, my score is a solid 4 stars, but let's hope there's more ginger beer in the next one.